it appears. Should be popping up on YouTube. We'll see here in just a second. And see what happens. Bob, I swear, your stories just get better and better and better. And here I'm still sitting in the same place. And according to you, I was supposed to have the cops pounding on my door last night. Oh, surprise, surprise. Never happened, did it, Bob? Never happened. Well, I'm not going to make this a long stream. I have responsibilities that obviously Bob doesn't, or he wouldn't be drinking at what is it his time? 1 o'clock in the afternoon when he started. So let's see. I've gone from after over a year ago. I was living in a garage. That's right, living in a garage all by myself. And then that went from living in a garage to I was having a fling with my landlord because I'm gay. And then that progressed to living with two men. And now it's progressed to all of a sudden I'm a serial murderer. What am I, 18? 20 murders, Bob? What am I up to now? Let's see. One of them was the Delphi murders, which they already have a suspect in custody on that. But according to you, they got the wrong guy. That's according to Bob. Which is okay. Yeah, whatever, Bob. You can just make up the most bizarre shit. I don't care. Because the funny thing is, I'm still here working on my models. And what do you got, Bob? You're hacking away on that little computer all day long. I love living rent free in your head. Every stream you've done in the past couple of all your time on me. I don't focus jack on you, Bob. You can tell that by going and looking at my other channel. That's right, Bob. It takes a lot of time to build the stuff that I build. I don't go to Walmart and just buy freaking up and then throw some secondhand sheet over them. Oh, look what I made. It's a frog puppet. Aren't you impressed? Ooh. You know what really sucks, Bob? You used to be funny. You used to be entertaining. You used to be a fun guy to be a by out session, and then you turn into this big freaking jerk off. Nobody believes the bullshit that you put out there. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it, and I highly doubt that I'm live on this broadcast. But I'm willing to bet you won't come up here. I'll bet good money you wouldn't come up. You don't allow me on your streams. You've got me blocked, BS, because you're afraid of me freaking exposing you for your outright lies. Yep. And you know I can do it, Bob. that crap you said earlier about you training me or training quote team hate, that's the biggest crock of crap. You didn't train me. You didn't show me jack shit, Bob. You didn't show me anything. I learned what I learned over time because I've been doing it and not in some rented room in some frickin' flop house. And I hope you're really enjoying the stay there because that that could be of this. We're gonna love this.
Hey,
Rock and
Harry.
roll time.
How the hell are you?
Fireman John.
What's that? What's
I'm
that dirty
doing.
old
I'm
drunk?
doing.
What's that dirty old drunk up to now?
Oh, well, you know how it goes, man. You give Bob a couple of hours about absolutely nothing. And I guess
Yeah,
Nitro Freak jumped on there in the chat because Bob's not going to let him on stream.
I saw I saw Nitro
Catch
rip his
any of
ass
that?
off.
I got on there too late.
How's my mic, Harry? How's my mic? Can you hear me
Cutting
all
in and
right?
out. You're cutting in and
Really?
out. You know,
Hmm.
I can hear you, but it's kind of cutting and breaking. Hmm.
All right, hold on. Give me a second here.
Am I am I clipping or is it?
A little, yeah, you're clipping a little bit. How's that? Is that any
Oh, dang
better?
it! What the Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's better.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Maybe my mic's not in there quite all the way.
yeah, all Nitro pop,
Oh, that's
popped
why.
him a new asshole in the middle of his forehead. That was
Well,
classic.
he doesn't know Jack.
What
I
is
was
what's
I
Halo?
told
I don't
Relentless
know.
to send the link. I don't know. It didn't matter to me. Yeah, yes, it does, Bob, because doing a halo jump is a hell of a lot different than any other jump. You're gonna have to be freaking trained for that.
he's, he's such a fucking idiot. But yeah, he's in some
Well,
trouble
and
from what
I
I
think
heard.
I'm up to what? I'm up to what? 15, 20 murders now, according to Bob.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the FBI wouldn't let him report the old
Crap. What the hell
us
with my
as
mic here? Let's see. That's it. Is that any
I can
better for me, John?
um
How
I
about
can
that? Is
hear
that
it, but
better or worse?
that's pretty good right there.
I'll try. Okay, I was pushing a button and I think I bumped the button too many times. So I'm gonna set it up there and try to be careful. Yeah. He
But
got
yeah,
quizzed on. Oh, who the hell is Bob's corn hog? Let me see your face, man. I got a guy sitting backstage that says Bob.
yeah, your
Let's
mic's
see what
cutting out,
happens.
Harry.
I'll bring him up.
Look at the damn private chat.
Well, shit. Oh, okay, Wendy. Sorry.
All right. I muted. It's me, Colleen. I can't even pull this off. It's me. Can you hear me?
It's me. It's me.
Okay, you can hear me. It's me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm going to share this out. Did
Maybe
y'all
it's
just start?
I can.
Yeah.
You know who I am?
Yeah,
Haley?
just started. Yeah.
Okay, you know who I am?
It's Colleen.
Think so. I think so.
Okay, all right. I want to make sure we're all don't attack, don't attack. Friendly fire.
Mhm.
All right. I'm just along for the ride.
Friendly
What's going on?
fire.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, Bob's just sucking hind tit as usual.
Oh, Bob, serial killer now.
What? What?
The FBI has him on a call ban.
He's
You can't call the FBI anymore.
Oh, geez.
His stolen valor got busted by a real special ops dude.
Oh, really? I'm sending this to Clovis too. If I can find her. Hold on. So what's the rundown? I mean, so the FBI's after him?
I don't know if they're after him, but they.
no. He just got banned from calling him.
Yeah.
Right.
They've got his number, and when he calls, it just goes to an automated thing. You're not supposed to be calling here. Don't call here again.
He's called him too many times.
Oh yeah, he called him about 10 times online the other night, cussing him out. You know, he was calling in me and Kelly for the Delphi murders.
Oh, geez.
Stupid motherfucker.
There. That's my mic to a different port.
Yeah, your mic's cutting in and out a little bit. It sounds like.
Well, crap. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, talk some more.
Yeah. You are cutting in and out. I don't.
All right, I'm gonna.
Now you're muted.
Now
He's
you're
gonna
out
work
again.
on it. He's probably working on it.
So how you been, Colleen? How's it going?
No sound now, Harry. None at all. I'm okay. I've been pretty good.
That's good.
I'll help him with
Yeah.
the sound. Still no sound. How are you and Kelly doing?
Good, good. We try to keep a limit to the crazy, you know. Get on here every once in a while. Harry keeps us updated. Mark Cruz is below ground somewhere, so that's always a plus. But Bob, I think all Mark has to do is just call Bob and crank him up every day. I think that's why Bob's losing his fucking mind more than normal. Because that's Mark's only outlet.
You know. Oh, so they're still involved.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Harry, you need a sound check? No sound.
Nope.
No sound, no sound. I think he can hear, but I'll type
No
it
sound.
I'll type it in the private chat too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he can hear us. I think that's
Okay,
what that
good.
was.
Okay. I'll let you know as soon as you're coming through, Harry.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, Bob emailed me like, oh gosh, good year ago at least. Called me a bitch. I don't even know the guy. He'll probably be right back. Yeah. He said
That's about right.
Yeah, he said, don't do video on me, bitch. I'm like, whoa. And then he tangled with Wendy, whatever. He's always getting into something. So him and Mark are friends now, though, right?
Oh yeah, they've been best buddies. Mark had got something on him when he went down there, and Bob had that girl fight with him, but he got something on Bob. So Bob's been in his corner ever since, and that he's too proud to give it up, you know.
No sound still, Harry. Did you go in your audio settings in StreamYard?
Sound check.
You're here. You're back. Oh, you were? Now you're gone. I heard sound check.
Is that better?
Yep, I hear you again. Yep, keep talking. Oh, no.
I don't know what the heck. Sometimes it works great. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. This is a...
Wait, you're back. You're back. That was better.
I think I need a new headset.
Yep.
Could be.
Hang on. I'm gonna go grab it. I'm gonna go grab another headset.
You're back. You're good now.
You're good.
Oh, he's gonna get another one. All right.
Couldn't hurt.
We'll go out again.
Yeah, but Mark definitely had something on him because he just turned his whole little apple cart over after that, and Bob's just been circling the drain ever since. And Mark's gone. He's underground with his phone, but Bob will say that son of a bitch. Then he goes off on him every once in a while. He won't stop calling you, because Mark's got nothing else to do. He can't. He's got no outlet.
Well, he met that one girl that one time, that black lady. Wasn't she like African or something?
Yeah. He was supposed to go to New Guinea or someplace, but that never worked out. Hell, I'd have sent him a plane ticket.
I know, right?
We're gonna have a wrestling match down at Kingsport. And he pussied out of that.
Did he?
Yeah. I was gonna send him a bus ticket.
I think many people would chip in on that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, but he ought not to be fucking with these vets. I mean, these guys have been through hell. All of them have PTSD, and to have something like that, I think that fairly squared away after him. But it's going to hear that shit and come after his ass.
No sound, Harry.
Oh, Lord.
How about now?
Okay, now it's good.
That's better. Give us
Okay, that's good now. Great.
Yes.
better.
Yay!
All right. Now we're cooking the gas.
Hot damn.
Oh, a headset from inside. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, that other headset I had, it's been banged around and pulled and yanked and tugged and everything else.
I hear you. Between that and then I have a lot of sound issues with.
I had someone that John knows texting the crap out of me.
Who's that?
Issues with...
Do I keep going out too?
Issues with who?
Oh, no, you're not. It's just Harry, but I think it was who's texting you?
Oh, John knows who was texting me. It was Kelly that was texting me the crap out of me, letting me know that I was cutting out bad.
Oh, okay. Kelly's a good girl. I don't know how she puts up with you though, John.
Ah.
I don't. But I guess she loves you or something like that.
I think my damn internet's causing a problem too, because it's like every once in a while I just see you go away and then it comes back. It gives me some stupid message. I don't know.
Yeah, you do crackle out. You are crackling a little now and then. Come here.
I don't know. I love the internet.
Mm-hmm.
What I was saying, Harry, is all these vets have PTSD,
Yeah,
and
when it
one
works
of them,
right.
There might be a little bit of a delay.
Well, eventually, man, Bob Bob's eventually going to step on the wrong line.
Oh yeah. Now he's messing with veterans, huh?
Well, he's making all these outrageous claims of crap that he's done, and then when he gets caught, he goes into his usual um, name calling and if you can't show me your butthole, you're not a real man. Crap.
Oh geez.
And he got on Wendy's stream a couple of nights ago for an hour solid. Bob because he could not answer basic questions that anybody that was in the military or in the army and where he claims to have been stationed, they would have known that and would not have forgotten some of the stuff. Do give a crap about acronyms being used in the service. The military lives for acronyms for cripe's sakes.
Did the guy got his service record pulled? Did you hear that?
And then all yeah, I caught that. That was freaking hilarious.
I think he washed out of AIT because he was out of there before a year, and he got a less than honorable discharge. So apparently he wasn't on the SEAL team.
Oh jeez.
Lying sack of shit.
So many of them doing that now.
Yeah. Can you imagine Bob in the Army? I can't even imagine him getting through basic training.
Well, from what the
There's no way he'd make
he
it.
got from what I gathered, he received and other than honorable discharge, and it's read here we go for the good of the service. Maybe Nitro can straighten that out because here he
Nitro.
is.
Yep. Good job the other night, bro. Taking him down. It was awesome.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Yeah.
How goes it?
Going good. How you guys doing?
Not too bad.
I'm gonna cut out for a minute. I might come back.
Doing good. Thanks for owning Bob. Not only a couple nights ago.
All right, Colleen. We'll be
today.
here probably.
Yeah, this guy, he's a classic head case without a doubt. This guy, he's living a lie in his own mind, and it's been clearly to see that. You know, I didn't even know who this guy was first time actually holding a conversation with him. I could tell that his elevator did not go to the top floor whatsoever. You know, I sat and listened to this guy talk about how the CIA and the FBI recruited him for secret missions and all this stuff. And I'm here to tell you, that's not how the military works. There has been soldiers over the course of history that have been recruited by the CIA to do things, but not in the capacity of what Bob claims, okay? They don't just pull you from the regular army and say you're working with us. They basically discharge you from the military and, you know, you go to work for them agencies, but not as an active duty soldier. It doesn't work that way. I mean, hell, you can even see that from the movies, you know? So it's like... Yeah. Bob clearly has watched one too many military movies, and it's clear to see that when you listen to him talk, the stuff that he comes with, yeah, it's straight out of movie criteria, without a doubt. It's fucking pathetic, you know, at best.
Yeah. Fucked up as a soup sandwich.
He is. He's made up as a soup sandwich, and we used to say that in the military a lot.
Well,
he's what we call him. Go ahead, Harry.
I was raised as a Navy brat, born in the Navy, 1957 on Guam, and I can remember the acronyms from where my dad was stationed at. Sub Hawaii, he was stationed with EOD Grupac for a time. He got stationed with the NATO command in Italy. We were stationed in Bahrain for 2 years. That was what the frick was the acronym for? I can't remember the acronym for Bahrain. But anyway,
Well,
I don't
I can tell you like this.
I don't forget stuff like that. And when he was with Sub Pack,
yeah, I was going to say, I could tell you like this. The military lives for acronyms. Everything that we do has an acronym attached to it because the regular lingo, the names for things would be so damn long. It's ridiculous. So that's why they shorten it down to acronyms in the military. And the funny thing is, with Bob, never have talked to the man a day in my life until that night up on Wendy's panel. It's like every question that I asked this guy, and I don't know if you guys all in here were actually watching that, but he couldn't answer a single question that I asked him. And the worst part about it was just listening to his stories that I'm familiar with all the terms that he used, operations and MOSs. I asked him the basic, simple things that any soldier in the capacity of what he said he did, he should have been able to answer them questions. Like when he portrayed to be a military free fall parachutist, which is a halo jump. Okay. When he said he was a halo jumper, I mean, anybody that's done halo, you should be able to answer any halo questions directed at you. And the worst, see, where I busted his ass on all the halo stuff is when I asked him, where did you do your halo training? And he said Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Well, I live in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I retired from Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I know what they do here. And I can tell you, halo schooling is not one of them. Okay.
That ain't it. Yeah.
The Army's training center for what is called free fall jump school is in Yuma, Arizona. It's not even in North Carolina. Okay. And then when I asked him if he was a static line jumper, I asked him, where'd you go to your basic airborne training? Everybody knows in the world that's in Fort Benning, Georgia. There's only one home of the airborne. And this guy said Fort Bragg. So yeah, we already knew this guy was a fucking schmuck. And I had a buddy of mine yesterday pull his military records because the funny thing is, okay, nobody's military records are sealed. Okay, whether you claim to do black ops or recruited by the FBI, CIA, that's a public of record. Okay, it's what's called Freedom of Information Act, protected under the Soldier Sailor Act. Okay, you can look that up online and get all the info on that. That's how stupid Bob is. Bob likes to say, well, you can't access this record or that record. Well, in my capacity, the people I know, I have Bob's criminal record, okay? From when he held the knife to a minor and tried to rape a minor, okay?
Well, it wasn't a minor, but I got those records out of Tarrant
Yeah, well,
County.
Well,
he also said that night, Joe. He said you can't get those records out of Tarrant County. And it's like, oh yeah, motherfucker.
His address was like 2054 Bridgeway something in Texas when he was 30 years. Yeah, when this was 30 years old, it happened. I got the record right here. So I know everything there is to know about Bob, from his very first address ever on record to where he's at today. And the funny thing is, that's all a matter of public record. You could look Bob Lee Jones up on an internet search and it'll bring up his whole history. It's not hard to figure out. You don't even have to dox the guy or even know somebody. Now, it was a little faster for me to get his military records, and he liked to talk all this crap. Well, you couldn't, you got my second enlistment. You couldn't get my first enlistment. Look, all your enlistments of when you were in the United States military will all be on your DD-214. Anybody can get anybody's DD-214. Okay, it's a matter of public record. And this guy did not do anything of what he claims. Okay, he was a washout in the military.
Yep.
He had an unconditional discharge. It doesn't matter if you finished out your first enlistment good and then re-enlisted and then got an unconditional discharge. Your DD-214 is going to say unconditional discharge from when the military released you. He was a failure to adapt. Basically, he couldn't do shit in the military of what was required of him. He can't even tell me what his MOS was. I know what he did in the military. He was a pogue. He was nobody special. He was what we call a fucking pogue. He had no military career whatsoever. The guy is a complete fucking joke. I even had a friend of mine come into his chat today and listen to him. The guy that pulled his records, and this guy, my buddy was like, I got to listen to what this guy says, because what Bob doesn't know, okay, there are military pages out there that they are now posting Bob Lee Jones on these websites. Everybody knows who Bob Lee Jones is now. They're making an example of him. This guy is being discredited all over the internet right now. The videos made about him. Bob doesn't even have a fucking clue of what's going on with him right now. And like I told Bob, see, Bob was able to get away with talking shit to a lot of people on the internet and getting away with it because nobody really knew his background. And there's always that one time where you come across somebody like me that takes this seriously, and I'm going to dig into your background. That's what I do, okay? All right? I'm retired out of the military now, but I still work contracting. So, it's not hard for me to figure out who Bob is, what he does. The guy is literally a mental case. And it's not hard to figure out.
He lives in a fucking rented room, dude. I mean,
yeah, he lives in a rented room. He don't own that place. I mean, the guy's a joke. He's a fraud. I'm going to tell you what he's doing. And we see this all the time on the internet. A little veteran group that I work with, this is what we do. We track down guys on the internet that tell these wild stories, and they end up guys like Bob, they go from chat room to chat room trying to impress the women, impress people to thinking that clearly there's something that they're not. And just by listening to Bob, you could tell that when he tells his stories, nothing correlates with a timeline, a specific job. Where this guy done fucked up, okay, he might have made himself sound a little more believable to people had he not been so gung-ho to use all the CIA and Black Ops bullshit.
Black Ops.
I'm going to tell you like this. There is no soldier on this earth that if they ever did, in fact, in reality, run any Black Ops, they wouldn't be on a social media site blabbing about it. That's how you always spot a fake a million miles away. It's like me. I've done a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to sit on the internet and blab about it. For one, that brings attention to yourself. Two, the majority of the people probably aren't going to believe it anyways, even when I know what I did behind enemy lines was real and was true. Okay, I can verify, and I have documents of everything I ever did in the military, but one thing I will never do is get on the internet and say I was this, I was that, I was recruited by the CIA. Look, that's not what soldiers do, okay? It's what we call OPSEC. Bob didn't even know what OPSEC is. OPSEC, okay, is a term that we use in the military. You just don't go blabbing out the things you did in the military, because what's one thing we all know in this world? We have a high rate of terrorism. And the worst thing anybody can do is blab about military operations, ranks, operations, weaponry, all that stuff. You don't put that stuff on the internet or talk about it because you don't know who's fucking listening. But see, this guy, you could tell he was never really in the military. He was, but he wasn't. He was a washout in a very short time, so he didn't get to learn none of this stuff. That's why he likes the bladder. Yeah, that's why he's basically just he's a poser is what he is. He's a poser.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
What's going on, Rick?
and he's watching right now. His blood pressure's creeping up.
He doesn't even write frickin' poser, for Christ's sakes.
Oh yeah, he's in here. I saw him typing. I mean, the guy right now. My new nickname for him is Ass Gazer because boy, he sure is infatuated with guys' buttholes.
Oh, he's been like that for years.
Well,
It ain't something new.
yeah, well, it's new to me. It's new to me, so I guess he's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, the butthole challenge.
Yeah.
Like I never heard no shit like that in my life.
Really?
What the fuck?
Neither had we till we.
The fuck is a butthole challenge? I mean, who comes up with shit like that? I mean, that's fucking childish.
If you do the butthole challenge, you're not a real man to Bob.
Let me tell you something. Any grown man that ran black ops behind enemy lines would not have the fucking mentality that this guy has. Clearly, he's living in a fucking teenager's mind. This guy either severely ate a lot of paint chips as a child, or he was dropped on his head multiple times as a baby.
Oh, wow.
He is what we call a narcissistic, pathological liar, is what he is. I mean, and he's got the lies and the bullshit down to a T.
Indeed.
But it's not even good bullshit.
No, I mean, his shit's not even funny. And the worst part about it is it's not even halfway believable. I mean, let's face it. If you wanted to be a fake fraud, on the internet, and I even told Bob this, now that we've already exposed you, if you are going to keep enduring in this lie of his, he better start getting on the internet and Google searching how the military works, because you can get enough information off of a Google search that'll basically help you fake the funk. But this guy's not even smart enough to do that. That's how you know he's a fucking idiot.
Read a book, Bob. Read a fucking book, dude.
Well, I never heard him say what jet it was he jumped out at. What kind of jet was it, Bob?
It was
737.
Yeah,
that's
that's
SR-71.
shit. An SR-71. Shit, man. I tell you what. I'd love to see somebody try to jump from one of them. They'd be about a pile of fucking mush before they even fucking hit the ground.
Strap box. They threw his halo shit on. They strapped him to the outside of that bitch and just took him up until the straps burnt through.
So, hey, here we go. What was this stuff about Delphi that he was blaming? Was he blaming you?
Hell.
Oh yeah, no, me and Kelly did the Delphi murders.
Because I don't know if Bob realizes Richard Allen from Delphi worked at CVS. Worked in the pharmacy area. He got arrested. So
yeah, so it wasn't me and Kelly. That's a relief. Goddamn.
Yeah, they've got us.
yeah, they got a guy.
They've got a suspect in the Delphi murders. He skips over that part.
But who did he blame? I can't remember. Did he blame you, Harry, or was it?
Hell, he blamed all of us.
He blamed all of you.
He blamed, he
blamed.
and relentless. Relentless was.
Oh hell, he's got me accused of the Colonial Parkway murders now.
Yeah. Relentless was with me in the truck.
Yeah, Harry got caught out in the Harry pushed them girls down the hill. He's got mud all over him.
Yeah, now Nitro's involved because he busted his ass on his stolen.
Oh, he hates me with a passion because he knows. Yeah, he hates me with a passion because he knows I exposed his ass.
Yeah.
Bob,
See,
if you're listening,
Bob,
they caught
Bob-
Richard Allen
Bob's-
with a bullet fragment. So that's how they ended up in. You know,
the problem is Bob's never had anybody do what I did to him. That's why he's all triggered and he doesn't know how to go about it now. So now the only thing Bob
What can I lie about now?
Yeah, the only thing Bob can do now as a last desperate attempt is to keep the lies going, to keep his image up. But now he's going to have to change it up to make himself sound more believable, which I don't think he's smart enough to do because all the hardcore shit that he claims to have done, I've already debunked all that and let it known that it's all a fraud, and everybody knows it is.
Well, you know, he
Well,
taught
maybe-
he taught Vin Diesel how to ski in that movie Triple X. That's a movie about Bob's life. You know that, right?
Well, the funny
But-
thing is,
What you missed about that motherfucker in his military bullshit experience, he said he went to outer space.
what?
He met aliens.
see, that guy right there will make you go fucking stupid just listening to his bullshit.
Yeah, that was one of his black ops. He met him. He met an alien.
Well,
He went to 4 planets, but he only landed on 3.
but you're forgetting he was at the White House, and they was in this secret room, and the president said, "Do you think that you could do this?" And he said, "Well, yeah, I can do that." He said, "Well, we're going to make you the ambassador of the Earth."
Yeah, that shit right there was funny as hell.
No
Wow,
wonder the
man, I never
aliens
even
didn't
heard
come
that.
here. Never see another fucking alien again. So that's the fucking ambassador. I ain't going there. Jesus Christ.
And he
Leave
fucking
that planet alone. yeah, he banged the bee queen. Yeah.
It was funny. It was funny today because in his live, I was in there just fucking embarrassing him. He rage quit his live feed because of me today. But it was funny. He claims to be 6'5". That's what he said in his live feed.
he's not. He's like 5'4".
I tell you what, if that dude's 5'4", he don't even want to be standing in front of me.
No.
Oh
Neither
my
one of
God.
Neither
5'4"?
one of
Holy
us.
shit.
Yeah,
Found
that's what it
him
says
in the
on his.
ground like a track.
That's what it says on his arrest record that he claimed it was his twin brother. It wasn't him.
Oh, his twin brother, huh?
Yeah,
With the
that
same
was
name.
right.
Yeah, I always like when that excuse comes out. The exact same name to the T, twin brother, same address, same age, everything.
Yeah.
You know, come on, dude. Give that shit
But
up.
Bob, it was your NCIC number. What happened, motherfucker? You're
Yeah.
Prince. Oh man, we hooked him up so bad, Nitro, back when that came out. All his the rape shit. You know, he's like fucking with people, fucking with. That's what he does. He fucks with women. And so we decided we're gonna put it on him. We went and got all his fucking record. You guys.
Yeah, that guy, he's
lucky.
he's a fucking character for sure. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. But
Well, and here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it. And I think John and Rick will agree with me, and Bruce too, for that matter. He used to be fun. He used to be entertaining. It used to be pretty interesting occasionally to go watch his streams. But ever since he had a kumbaya session a little over a year ago, he's turned
with Mark
into
Cruz.
this vile, flying freaking creep.
Well, I got to ask you guys this: how the fuck did you guys meet this jokester?
We just ran up on his cast a long time ago, and he was actually funny. You know, he did
Just randomly on the internet, you know him from.
Totally random. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
since
Yeah,
2016.
Yeah. Yeah, 2016, 2017, something like that. He was that was when the Patriot movement was real big. There it is. Shut the fuck up. And he was doing, you know, pro-Trump videos, and they were pretty entertaining. But now, you know, we all know when the flip happened. We all know when the change happened. and it's just
Yeah,
he's
he
turned into this vile person that's just a total 180 from what he used to be.
Well, you just hit the key word on the head. Entertaining. That explains it all. Because that's all that guy is entertainment for people like us on the fucking internet.
Yeah, he even got.
Well,
I've got a soundboard.
I saw a video where he got in a fight with someone and then claims, "Oh yeah, I beat the shit out of this guy." You know what the funny thing is? The funny thing is, I watched that video. The guy that he fucking clocked had his hands in his pocket. So how you gonna claim you beat the shit out of somebody you were standing in front of when the guy had his hands in his fucking pocket?
That was his pedophile. That was his pedophile buddy, and that guy did rape a 15-year-old, Mark Cruz.
Yeah, well, I can tell you like this: if he thinks he's fucking some tough guy by slapping some guy in the face with his hands in his pockets, my hands sure won't be in my fucking pockets when you come face to face with me, Bob.
It was a girl fight, dude. That was a girl fight, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, if that's how he fights, I tell you what, he already done lost the battle if he fucking comes in front of my face, because I'm going to tell you what, he ain't even going to get a shot off if I ever got face to face with that guy.
No.
He going to know who he stepped up against. I don't play around with fucking people like that.
Pound him into the ground like a tack.
Well, unless
Where'd he go?
unless you
Time
go
for a
to
grip.
Palmhurst, Texas, your chances on running into him are pretty freaking slim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to go any place outside of his rented room.
No, and you can clear. See, this is how you know that guy is nothing but a fucking shit talker. The guy never leaves the fucking grounds that he lives on, because he's probably fucking scared that there's people out there fucking looking for him. And
Yes.
I guarantee you there are probably people out there fucking looking for him without a doubt.
No, yet.
Yep.
Yes, he does.
I believe-
He goes to Denny's occasionally for a dinner. He went to a Thai restaurant. He goes to Walmart and cruises around in the electric handicap car while he's shopping because he's too freaking lazy to walk.
He's been in the county jail a couple times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got a search warrant?
Yeah.
Got
I've seen everything that guy is about on paper, no less, and nothing in fucking impressive. I mean, I tell you what, I know fucking teenagers that got fucking worse rap records than him that would fucking goddamn chew his ass up. So he ain't nobody special, trust me.
Yeah.
You got a search warrant.
That's him. That's him dropping the cops are coming to arrest his ass.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking joke.
You said it. He's down in the chat going
Forgot about
crazy,
that.
typing his little finger. Bob, you're gonna get blue fingers if you keep typing like
See
that.
my butthole? You want to see my butthole?
Yeah, I bet you he's the type of guy that fucking sits down to piss.
Yeah, he does.
Oh,
he
yeah.
admits it.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
He did a whole thing on that. He did months on that. How it's more sanitary to sit down and piss. And we knew that, Bob. We knew you did that. You didn't have to tell everybody.
Well, yeah, I guarantee you he got in trouble because he couldn't hit the fucking toilet and pissed all over the floor. So they said from this point forward, you gotta sit down and piss.
Yeah. They said, you better sit down, motherfucker. We're gonna kick you out of your room.
You know what was funny on his live feed today? He made the claim that everybody in Wendy's live streams, Bob's her only true friend. He said, I don't know if did you guys catch that part when he was in there? When he was saying that Wendy hates everybody that comes in there except for Bob. I was like, wow, that's a bold last attempt for notoriety there, Bob.
Wendy loves us all.
Oh, Nitro, you probably missed the story he was telling where he jumped out of a helicopter at 50 feet and landed on his feet and took off running.
50 feet from
50
a
feet.
helicopter.
From a helicopter.
Yeah, I'm sure. And I bet you he's seen fucking pigs fly over fucking JFK airport too.
Oh, no doubt.
Absolutely. Why don't you come up? Why don't you come up, Bob? Chat like a little pussy that you are. Why don't you come up?
Yeah, we tried so hard to get Bob to come up on a panel. He won't even fucking get up on a panel with me anymore. He's fucking running scared.
No. He dude, the only guy that guy puts it on is women. You know, he'll talk shit to women, but he won't talk shit to men for very long. He's a fucking rapist, man.
I just put a
fucking knife.
I just put another link in for him to come up.
And got 6 years probation. Now, who the hell gets 6 years probation?
Yeah.
Because he pleaded to a lesser charge.
Yep.
Well, he's obviously a repeat offender, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones they didn't get him for.
Mommy and Daddy must be real proud of that fucking ass clown.
What's up, Big Wolfie?
You're with him.
What's up, Wendy?
Wendy says that's bullshit.
He claims his sister or his niece or something is a billionaire.
You know, the worst part about it is I noticed one classic move with him. When he gets cornered and he realizes that he knows that everybody's lying, and he knows he's lying, but once he realizes that we've all got him fucking pegged for the facts, I love how he reverts to all the name calling and the gay shit and this and that. It's like, come on, Bob, is that the best you got? I mean, I've known 5-year-olds on the playground that can fucking goddamn shit talk better than he can.
Yeah, he does the rubber glue argument too. He'll switch into that. It's like,
I mean, if you believe anything that fucking Bob says, you are a fucking goddamn nutcase yourself. You just need to quit fucking social media if you believe anything that comes out of that fucking guy's mouth, because you're just as fucking retarded as he is.
We've said that
Come
for
on
years.
up, Bobby.
You know what? You're just wasting
get
your
blue
time.
fingers if you keep typing that.
We ain't gonna come up here. You're just wasting your time. You're talking and talking and talking. All right? Like, you proved your point, which everybody heard. But the thing I came up here for is just to basically say hello. But they found a shot. What was it? Not a shotgun. A pistol, 40 caliber. They found a bullet. That's what ended up getting, obviously the people that decided to, bring in more people, more investigators. So they found out they missed out, years ago when this clown Richard Allen. But Lauren knows my friend Randy. But yeah, they got him with the shell fragment of a 40 caliber. And that's what ended up leading to this guy getting arrested, and when this case is all over with and done, people, and this is just, speculation, but what I've heard is people that had grudges against each other and calling in tips could possibly face charges. So I'm just laying it out there because there was a lot of that shit back years ago. So
Bob got
they caught him with a shell.
Bob got put on
the shell casing, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Bob got put on the no-call list for the FBI. Bob don't call us anymore.
How the fuck did that happen? What did he do? Did he call up, or what happened?
Yeah, he
was turning me and Kelly in for the Delphi murders. He was trying to, and he called them like 10 times. He cussed them out, and they put him on this recording. Every time he called, they said, "You're not to call here again."
See, I'll tell you where someone like Bob. I'll tell you where someone like Bob will end up fucking up. You keep playing around thinking that it's a joke, calling the FBI and trying to turn in innocent people for murders. And that's where they might come get his ass, bring him in, and give him a fucking psyche eval. And when they realize the shit that he tells people on the internet, he going to be the one that's going to be fucking sitting in a goddamn jail cell.
Yeah. Because there was a lot of people back then, man, that were like wives and stuff that thought, that were pissed off at their husbands or their ex-husbands. They were turning them in. Husbands were turning their, people in that were supposed friend, like this case, man. I didn't even know about it until I don't know, about 3 years ago. But it's like, it's really insane how long it's gone on, and that they missed up one slip up, and I don't know if that bullet's been sitting there for almost 6 years, because it is February, and on the 13th it'll be 6 years. But I don't know if that bullet's been sitting there, but somebody found that bullet at the crime scene, is what it sounds like, and I don't know if it's just been sitting there or what. I don't know if there's DNA on it. I have no idea. I don't know how long DNA lasts. I don't want to know. But I just thought it was wild that he was calling in John and his wife, and then. But I thought it was Harry. He said that did it. I didn't know that he said you, John.
Probably all of us. Probably Harry too.
I mean,
all of us.
Harry was the
Harry. He hates Harry, man.
All of us were involved in that, supposedly.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, I got a surprise for you, though, Bob. I got a surprise for you. You've been begging to see my butthole, and I won't show you my butthole, but I will show you my wiener. Like that, Bob? There you
like
go.
them apples, Bob.
There you got to see my wiener.
You happy now? You fucking faggot.
Hopefully that'll make him happy.
That'll make his day, Harry.
Yeah, it's like, what is it with this guy so infatuated with fucking talking about buttholes?
He's gay.
He definitely has some fucking homo tendencies there. He's from the area of don't ask, don't tell in the military when he came in.
Yeah.
He was an undercover butt pirate, is what he
was in the military. I heard somebody say that he was actually in the military. So I don't know what obviously, I could care less what Bob does. These guys here know that I was nothing but a friend of that guy until he he shit on me. So
that's what he does.
It's what it is.
Yes, you were, Bruce. Yes, you were.
Hey, it even goes to show you got to be careful who you're friends with on the fucking internet, because unless you know that person personally and in real life, you can't vouch for anything of what they are. Only what they fucking tell you behind a computer screen.
Well, it was an internet friend, so I mean, but the way I treat people is, you got to give people respect if you're going to get respect. I gave Bob lots of respect. I backed that dude up when they were calling him all sorts of fucked up things, and these people know that that's a fact. He shit on me all over, but I don't give a fuck. I mean, Bob to me is I don't care. I don't care what the fuck he does. If he chooses to keep doing this calling all the time and doing shit to the police, that's on him. It's just a waste of time with me anymore, man. Like I just don't even, it's one of those things. Like,
you're right, Bruce.
You said what you did. You were in the military a long time, man. And like obviously, hell of a lot. I was not in the military to come up here and say that.
Bob was in there for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
no, but somebody said he was in the military. So I mean, I think that's actually like true.
Nitro got the receipts on that motherfucker. They booted his ass out. Get the fuck out, Bob.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Bob went.
I got to get going. I'll be listening, and I'm going to go down in the chat a little bit and fuck with Bob. So take it easy, fellas.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Take care.
See you, John.
Peace. Bye.
Peace.
I wonder if Bob had an option: go in the military or go to jail.
I would almost believe that. That's why he's so fucking stupid. Yeah, that guy, he needs to be a fucking straitjacket in a fucking padded room. That's where that dude belongs. And it's sad that you got fucking
that was during that
like
era
that
when they were letting people in. They were
society.
giving them the choice: go to prison or go to the service.
Well,
Yeah, well, He's obviously done some jail time because he knows what.
One thing I always find irritating with it
I was going to say, he's obviously done some jail time because he knows a lot about being raped in the ass, so that's about the only thing that comes out of that guy's mouth that I actually would believe.
The last time they arrested him and threw him in jail was when he was yelling about the search warrant. He was in there for about 6 days. And he tells the story, yeah, I was in there, and he said, I got to meeting all these guys. And he said, when I left out there, when they turned me loose, I walked out, all the prisoners were yelling, T-Bob, T-Bob.
T-Bob was the
probably
king
damn glad to see him go.
T-Bob was the king of the jail.
Yeah. Yeah. Bob was the pass around.
Well, and that's the gospel of Bob.
Yep. He'll be forever known as Bob the Bitch.
Well,
was he in there for 6 days? I thought it was a little longer than that.
No, it was 6. It was 6 days. Yeah, because I looked up his incarceration record.
Yeah, it's one thing you can't do. You can't hide on the internet. Somebody will get you. It's not a matter of if, it's when. May not be tomorrow, but they'll always get you.
It was right in there with all his mug shots. I'm just waiting for him to file that lawsuit. He just said he was going to file a lawsuit for false arrest against that damn Palmhurst Police Department. That's been over a year ago, and I ain't seen shit.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You're never going to see shit.
No, you're not. You're not.
Look, I don't wish
Rick
malice.
has anything said that he's either.
Sorry, Harry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I think you got like a half a minute delay on.
That's all right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't wish harm or malice on the guy because he obviously has something wrong with him. That's clearly to see. I mean, I'm a reasonable guy. We could sit around and make fun and joke about this guy, but he seriously has a screw loose. He's definitely got something wrong with him. And, you can't blame anybody but himself because he does it to himself. Either he needs to get help or, he just needs to come to terms with reality that, he is not what he portrays he is. He knows it. I know it. Everybody else on the internet knows it. So why keep the charades going? It's like you've already been exposed. Just stop the shenanigans, move on, try to redeem yourself and leave this shit alone because people like that keep these kind of games going, and I've seen it fucking happen, especially when it comes to real veterans, you're going to piss veterans off, and everybody today is on social media. It's going to be a matter of time before someone else that lives in his area that's going to come across him, recognize him from the internet, being on panels, and someone's going to fucking throw that dude a beating, if not fucking kill him.
Did you guys hear about it was some months back, some people that were trying to they're trying to get the VA what would you call it? They're trying to get these veterans that were at January 6th that are locked up, the ones that are left, that are veterans. And a couple of people were doing a live, and they ended up telling their people to call the hotline. And the veterans hotline at the time, they said it was flooded. And it got all over the news. I mean, everywhere. Every news station, top ones, Court TV, all these ones. These independent ones that are on YouTube. That's where I seen it. But I didn't realize. I was actually watching the stream that day. But yeah, these guys were telling their people on their live stream to flood the veterans hotline. And luckily enough, somebody here in my state, they didn't hurt themselves, but the line supposedly was flooded. So I don't know if you guys heard that, but those people, they were blasted, dude, by veterans, man, on Twitter, all over the media. People were going on the news blasting these people over the January 6th people, rather if you agree with it or disagree with it.
What is this January 6th people? I'm not following the conversation here. I'm a little confused. What is this
it was when Donald Trump was in office at the time, and they stormed the Capitol. Don't you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. People got arrested for that day. Veterans, police officers were arrested that that were supporting Donald Trump's movement, right? So the thing is that people don't understand. I don't care if you're in fucking jail, or you're somebody that's in federal. When you are locked up in a facility, the VA can't do a fucking thing to you. Now, if you need to go for something that it could be that's serious, a cancer, something that with your heart or something, yes, they will take you out, and they will take you out to the place which is, if you're a veteran, they'll take you to a VA hospital. But you do not get any care. That's what these people don't get. When you're locked up, you don't get care. You get care from the jail or a prison.
Yeah, you're not gonna if you're incarcerated, if you receive VA benefits and you're incarcerated, your VA benefits are there's a stop put on them. They're halted.
Yeah, and
now,
that's what happens.
If you're a veteran in jail who suffers from severe PTSD, you went out in the public and did something fucked up, you got arrested. Yeah, you're not going to get any care from the VA. You're going to go see.
So they flooded the lines, basically. So what it was is, these people had it wasn't the people they were telling. They were telling their live streamers between all the people that were doing them, they had thousands of people calling up that line because the VA wouldn't meet with them. They were trying every which way. And I even told the one guy, I told him, these guys are locked up. They can't be seen. Like, the VA has no authority over this. And he wouldn't listen to me. He says, you're wrong. You're lying to me. I said, dude, I've been locked up. I know. They will not. If you have, I don't give a damn what it is. If you're locked up, you will not. You will not have, it doesn't matter what health care you have. They cannot, even as a veteran, they can't help you. It's
no, they're not going to do nothing for you.
We don't have control of that. But yeah, they flooded the VA hotline, and they were blasted for doing it. But, it's just one of those things, like, I don't care if you agree with January 6th or you agree with it. The fact of the matter is people got to understand, you're a veteran, you're a police officer, whatever. You get locked up, I don't give a shit if you're a veteran. All right? So it's not about that I don't like you. It's just that you're not going to get the help. I'm just trying to be honest with people. But you flooded a fucking line where somebody could have actually died and killed themselves. That's what bothers me.
Yeah.
So yeah, and as a veteran, what shit happens? You see stuff where you were at. You've seen stuff that regular people don't see.
Yeah, it's called post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. That's what a lot of veterans suffer from.
Yeah, that's why a lot of the people they get help. But again, I don't know. You set somebody off, they're going to do whatever they're going to do. But all you can do is hope You try to talk to them if you can. Say, hey, it's not worth it to do this. But I don't know. I'm just a regular civilian person. I don't know what you went through. But I know that I have family that was, my dad, my uncles, and my grandpa. They all served. But I don't know what you guys go through. I couldn't say that. I'd lie if I did know what you go through.
Yeah, everybody deals with everything different. I will say that. No one's the same.
So is there no more Kermit and Friends no more?
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's still there, Bruce. It's still there.
Oh, it's still there on Sundays? Okay, cool.
Oh, no. She's doing IRL now, which is sporadic. And
there's no
Discord's
scheduled
still there.
show anymore.
Yeah, she got mad at me for calling up yesterday, man. I haven't called her and talked to her, man. I haven't even seen her in so long, but I called up and she's like, "You have a question?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just calling to say like, what's up?" But there was a streamer that wanted to interview her, and so I just said, "Hey, look her up, check her out. I think you'd get along with her." Don't call me like what the fuck? Screw you.
Yeah, because when she's doing those IRL, she's getting donations. So you was eating into her donation time.
Yeah. 1 minute. 1 minute of her donation time, right? Yeah. That's what it is. It's all about. Fuck. Not about people no more.
Yeah, it's about how much she can beg for it during an IRL stream now.
That's what I say. I can honestly.
Guys, I'm going to have to cut this off because I got to go inside and pick some dinner and take care of some personal
All right, brother.
stuff.
All right. Take care, brother.
Yeah, it's good talking to everybody. I'll see you on the next one.
Yep.
Hey, thanks for coming
No
up.
problem. No problem. Y'all take it easy.
Rick,
I'm
we'll
out.
see you later. Bruce, I was surprised to see you. Appreciate it up. Later, guys.